everybody, welcome back to, I can't see my hitting animation, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be my first proper video on my YouTube channel, or whatever, I don't know, and we're back with the tours. This is going to be a little bit of a long one, a little bit of a story time, but we'll get there. So, this realm, or this season, I guess, which is what we've been calling them, is more of a zombie... we woke up in a simulation, and, you know, all interesting things, doesn't matter. But, welcome to Brimstone. So, what is Brimstone? Brimstone is a settlement in the apocalypse. It's supposed to be realistic. Not Brimstone, but the apocalypse. It's supposed to be realistic. That was the theme. We don't do well with realism. You know, we trapped a Enderkin. We got a creeper head. All good things, all good things. We got a horse. I don't know where that came from. All good things. So, to understand this, we're going to have to go to the beginning. We're going to have to see it from the start. So bear with me. So, voice change here, because it's been a while since I recorded that first clip. Welcome to where it all started. This over here was our safe house from when we got out of the bunker, when we awoke from the simulation. I don't know what happened here, where all this fire is, but that happened when Tony arrived? I don't know. This was the safe house. We stayed in here for like 2 in-game weeks. This was mine and Corrupt's room. Our characters are Ezra and Carlos. Over here was where everyone stayed. Up here was their actual bedrooms. When did this burn down? I don't know, but I think someone really wasn't happy with it, or something along those lines, maybe. Moving on, because we're not going to linger here forever. So, we are going to go to Tony's house. Tony was a nomad. I think he woke up in the simulation with... No. He woke up before? I don't know. Tony's house was built by my friend Sandbox. I may tag him below. I don't know. But I'll do my best. So this is his house. He commandeered one of the other naturally spawning houses and turned it into his own, and he did well. So this was Tony's house. I think Tony had a wife, who was sick. She was infected by one of the infecteds, obviously, and, so, which leads me to say, they have been in the simulation for like 7 years, I think. The law kind of changed. But yeah. So, they've been out for a while. Not long, not Fallout long, but a decent time. Anyways, but yeah. And then, over here is the bridge going to the bunker, which is a very major checkpoint in our journey today. Why? Well, as I said earlier, that's why we woke up. So, you know. I might say this quickly while we're walking, but I might post a non-talking version of this. It's up to you guys, whoever's watching, because I know it can probably be a bit annoying, but welcome to the bunker. So, it has changed a lot since I've been here. And as you can see, it does look a bit exploded. That was a law thing. It was very recent. I must stress, I never recorded anything earlier on in the season, because I didn't think it was worth it. Not being rude, love you, Siffy, but I don't know, but I kind of regret it now, because I would have loved to show you guys the earlier on moments of this place. But this bunker, it might be stupid to say, but it's a strange place. Like, it's a place that made me a little bit uncomfortable for reasons that I cannot express. The only thing in actually, no, not the only thing in Minecraft. I've had a past. Anyways, so excuse that. This was the entryway to the bunker, the same bunker that we woke up in to escape. It's a little bit dark, I apologise for that. This was the garage, recently built, but probably always, no, not always been there. I don't know. Excuse this, I don't know what this is, if it has a significance or not. I don't think so. But this was the bunker. This is the remnants of what it was. This was where Vada used to hide herself away from Hadrian or Ted. He was one of the worst people in this season. He was the big enemy. This was the room that we woke up in. We got all 5 beds. I don't know what that is. But this was my bed. This is where I woke up. That was Carlos's bed. This was, I think, what's her name? March's bed. This was Varda's bed. Erica, that was her name. This is Vara's bed, and I think this was Ted's bed. It's been months, so it's not fresh off the dome. But we woke up with these headsets on, and there must be a rat infestation. And, you know, we escaped. I remember we came running out, that was never there. And we all split up in the bunker to go find supplies, and yeah, it was definitely a time ago. And this was the main room. This was the hallway where all the bedrooms were, which is completely blown up. Love that. But it was a mix of Ted's bedroom, Marcha's, or Erica's, sorry, room where she was stowed away as like a hostage or a kidnap or whatever. I'm not fully engaged with the lore anymore. I tried to be for a long time, and then I don't know what made me lose it, but that's okay, because we're back, we're doing the tour. I've missed this place. Sorry, I keep falling. Like I said, first time I've been back here since everything happened. But yeah. I think there was a bazooka incident as well as TNT. This was the kitchen. This was where all the farm rooms were. Ignore that. I should have turned the lights on when I was recording this. I wasn't really thinking. This was like a little storage room. But yeah, to the left here, this was bedrooms. This was entertainment. There was like a storage unit in here, which I think still has, Yeah, I don't know what happened in here. It's a little bit suspicious. Other than that, there was like a storage room, recreational room, where you watch TV or whatever. I don't know what a recreational room is. This was a secret room where Vada made like wine and stuff. Yeah. She kind of just, I don't know, everything was up and left. But it was mainly junk now. And then this was the hallway. Oops. This was the hallway, and down there was the pool room. Which I remember me and Corrupt had a fun time with. We put the furniture in the water and God, well done. But for the bunker, that is that. I'm not going to go for any of the storylines, even though I probably should. But the next place on the list is Old Brimstone. These tunnels, they go entirely to a different place, which I will probably do a different video on. I might actually wrap this up pretty soon, because I don't really know what to talk about, to be fair, and this is a lot of work, but hopefully in this clip, I think it's this clip, we are going to Old Brimstone, which was our first settlement in this apocalyptic wasteland, where Ezra and Carlos resided and lived, and they were getting better, they were healing. Out of everybody they woke up with, they were both the youngest, so it was a little scary for them, God bless their hearts, and oh, guess what, this isn't the clip, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that, and sorry if I sound different, I recorded that like 2 hours ago. Anyways, this is the last place I'll be setting off for today, and I'll try and actually talk about storylines because I realised I did promise that. So, I still don't have a script, so I'll try and do my best I can. Brimstone. Brimstone got blown up. Why did Brimstone get blown up? Brimstone got blown up because of Ted. Ted was a bad person, like I said earlier. He was not an okay in the head. He was, I don't know how many gruesome topics I can talk about on YouTube. He ate people? That's not nice. He was not okay in the head. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Okay, so, he had caused the Brimstonians some strife. Here, you can see the damage that was dealt. Not because of him, but because of the mafia leader, Ash. He blew up Brimstone because he didn't want the place to be taken over by Ted. This was the first place that we had expanded on. This was our safe house, storage house, a little bit of everything. It was really cute, and I really do miss it. It was when times were simpler. But, anyways, back to Ash. Yeah, he blew up everything. He got injured in the moment, as well as his bodyguard, Elias Mercer. Elias Mercer was one of Ted's goons. He was a bad guy. This is their house, actually, I think I'm going to go into. The reason Ash was set up with Elias was because Ted had previously murdered Ash's bodyguard. The man who wasn't in a simulation at all. He had lived through the entire apocalypse and was the first person that Ash had stumbled across. Anyways, so this is their house. This was this was Elias's room. He lived in the storage closet. That was his secret room. I couldn't budge past and couldn't be bothered. Anyways, so yeah, this was the bathroom. blah blah. Anyways, back to the story. Let me think, what have I said? Yeah, so this place was blown up. That's why there is a new brimstone, which I won't do a tour of today. I might do it next episode, because there is so much to look at in that one settlement. Plus it's a lag fest, so don't really want to go there at the moment. But yeah, for maybe 1 or 2 years, Ezra and Carlos, they lived in the settlement. They had built it themselves. Okay, if you've watched any of my other videos, I don't know how much I've stated in those. Spooky. In the simulation were Ghost and Silver. I'm so sorry. They were Ghost and Silver. And which was a Enderkin, a warped Enderkin, and a avian. That's it. And in that simulation, they were the nicest people that you could come across for the most part. They were an open community. They lived in a place called Sanctuary. Why was it called that? Because it was a sanctuary. Anyways, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, so that's why it's so shocking that in this place, even though they made a settlement made for people to come into, kind of, they were very specific about who they wanted, because they had gained some trust issues from the people they had awoken with. They were different. They weren't the nice people they were in the simulation, but also that is because... Good morning, Ace. That was because they, as humans in this reality, have all of the characters that we had made in the simulation inside of them. So that kind of gives them not split personality disorder, because me and Corrupt, we really didn't want to go with that route. It's more of like, they're very bipolar and have those split personality changes. So it's not separate people in their head. It's just they have like a bit of the attitude. So they're different. That's what I was trying to say. I'm so sorry that I'm not good at explaining things. But yes, this was a settlement that they could come into. They could be safe. Not everyone, as I said. Not special people, just like, if you were to come into Brimstone, you would have to be patted down and searched for anything bad and this and that. And yeah. So when everything got exploded, they moved to New Brimstone. This place that you're seeing right now is considered Old Brimstone. Yeah, because it's old and, broken down. Once again, I really wish I did record from those days, because, trust me, this place was once a beautiful little place. On top of the hill, looking over everything. And now it's not, but that's okay, because we've made a new area. Where I am now is the markets. They were markets. That my friend Ace had created, and these fences were where the markets were supposed to go. We never really built there, and I feel horrible for that. Sorry, Ace, if you ever watch this. We were focused... I don't even think we came online too much. Like... I don't know, this was like definitely an era. But yes, this was the start of everything. So next episode I will show New Brimstone, I will show Ted's compound, I'll show the Chrysalis, which is a scientist faction kind of thing. This is Amelia's house, by the way. We don't like her. She's a bit of a nutcase. Yeah. I won't get into that any further than that. I've been saying a lot, I'm so sorry. But, yeah, we'll search the Chrysalis, New Brimstone, we'll search the hotel, which our owner Sisyphus has made. Once again, I will tag him below, because, yeah, this is his realm. Shout out to him, dog. Great guy. And, yeah, I'll do a few things. But, alas, this is where I'm going to start to wrap it up. I've said everything I wanted to say today, I've done everything I wanted to do, and I'm happy. Thank you all for watching. If you've come this far, I really honestly do appreciate you so damn much. But otherwise, have a good day or night. Love you all, and be safe.